Ahnald, if you end up watching this video, just watch the first minute. I'm going to explain. I did an intro. I have since deleted it. I have watched the link, the timestamp. I finally got it. I was unaware that any of this had happened. I tried to reach out to you, but obviously we're not friends on Discord, so it didn't go through. But I will clear everything up in this video. To the guy who sent the comment that got him going on this tangent, guys, the number one rule in my Discord: do not piss off other people. We had this problem when we had the fake beef with Cubs about him stealing our stun guns, as a joke. And you guys said some pretty hurtful things. Luckily, I was able to reach out to Cubs, and Cubs was super understanding. He said, "Yeah, I know it's a joke." But the whole Galactic Legend thing, I'm serious about. It's not a meme. And if you watch the rest of this video, I'll explain that. Me and Ahnald have the exact same opinion on this. The exact same. Everything he says and I respond to, we have the same opinion. So, Ahnald, if you're still watching, I don't think it's stupid, like the guy said. I hate that he used that term. We just have different priorities, and I'll explain that in this video. So, reach out to me if you have further questions, but, enjoy the video, guys. Please stop pissing other people off, guys. I know we're a meme community, and sometimes, the lowest common denominator will mess stuff up for us, but please stop pissing other people off. Alright, so this is the timestamp people sent me. I guess he's talking about Hyperdrive bundle, maybe if it's worth it or not. We're going to hop into this, see what he said.
Did you see AP Gaines' video about why rushing a GL is stupid? No, but I'm going to disagree with it. I know the...
Yeah, see, guys, don't say something like it's stupid, because that obviously insinuates that I'm coming after him specifically. Just say why he doesn't think it's a good idea or something like that.
The argument. Oh, Grand Arena matchmaking.
It's not Grand Arena matchmaking, but...
Grand Arena, I love Grand Arena. It's my favorite game. But again, I don't know if this is AP Gaines' opinion. And every person has their own opinion. My opinion that I give out is advice that's helpful for all game modes. And I said specifically in my farming guide, if you care about Grand Arena and the matchmaking, don't go for a Galactic Legendary. Then yeah, it's stupid in that regard. But...
Okay, so we're agreeing here. Going for it for the specific purpose of Grand Arena, you shouldn't go for a Galactic Legend. The reason I say you should not go for a Galactic Legend, in contrast to him saying you should go for it, is because I'm talking in terms of fun. You get a bunch of teams, you can do a bunch of game modes, you can do a bunch of events. You can be competitive in Grand Arena, and not competitive in the way where you're slime balling the GP requirements and like you're stopping one GP before you hit the next division. I'm talking you'll just have enough teams so that you'll be able to have fun, you'll be able to hop over. Like, for example, all the people who stream in my Discord, they stream their GSCs. They're having fun because they're using their full roster. They're being competitive. They have tons of teams. They're not bottlenecked to one team until they unlock that Galactic Legends. And I think that fun aspect is really the main point of my argument. It's saying that, you could have fun once you have a Galactic Legend, but, a year to a year and a half, like if you buy the Hyperdrive bundle, maybe it'll be 6 to 8 months before you get a Galactic Legend if you don't spend any more money. But if you're completely free to play, we're talking a year to a year and a half before you get that Galactic Legend. And this game can be incredibly, incredibly boring. So if you spend all that time, if you spend all that time farming up a specific team and all your gear, all your energy is going into it, if you really enjoy that, like if SLKR or C or Ray or, Luke or maybe another Galactic Legend comes out and they're your favorite characters, then you're going to have fun. You're going to have fun. So you can do that. Personally, I know me and, the few thousand people that watch me, a very small audience of, 69 Precinct members. These characters aren't characters that we're wildly crazy about as fans. So what we do is we farm characters that are good in the game, like our Rebels, our Bounty Hunters, our Jedi, stuff like that, but also characters that we enjoy from all of the media, the comics, the shows, the movies, stuff like that. So I'm talking specifically about fun. I'm not talking about slime balling the matchmaking. So let's see what he has to say.
You need a Galactic Legend to help your guild dominate the raids. GOTB. And eventually it's going to help out in Grand Arena. Of course, until you get there, Grand Arena matchmaking will be against your favor. But the fact of the matter is, Galactic Legends are a thing for all the top endgame content. It's a perimeter comment will help you in the end, long term, of course, once you get access to Challenge Rank Raid, getting good materials, the Relic 8s. But the one caveat to it all, is if you care about Grand Arena, which is kind of a stupid thing to care about. I'm sorry to say. Caring about Grand Arena, I like it because it's fun to play.
Exactly. So again, we're agreeing here. We don't have any differing opinions on this. Obviously, people don't talk about the nuance whatsoever. So, you know, they put us together like we're at odds with each other. Caring about Grand Arena is simply like, I don't know. I've never played Battlefront 2, the big Star Wars game. I haven't played video games in a long time. I never really got into that game. People love that game. And if you get really good, you know, you practice every day, you get really good, you get high kill streaks. I'm assuming it works just like any other shooting game. You're going to get good, you're going to have fun. Does that really matter how good you are in that game in the terms of your life? No, it doesn't, but you'll have fun. So if we're agreeing here, I'm saying you might have less fun for that year to that year and a half, and I think he agrees with me. The point he's making is that it's a utility for your guild and for your long-term success, which I won't deny. I mean, I wish more people in my guild had Galactic Legends. I mean, obviously I don't, because I have more fun farming other characters and having a wider roster. But he is right. Having a Galactic Legend is incredibly important for Relic 8 materials, challenge rank or raids, helping your guild out, territory battles, stuff like that. The problem is it takes so long to get. If you could just get, like, if you could choose day one, like, do you have the AP Games approved full complete roster, or do you have a Galactic Legend? And it was that simple, and you just choose and, you know, boom, you have that Galactic Legend, that'd be fine. A lot more people would take that Galactic Legend route because it's there. The problem is, are you going to enjoy that game for the year and a half, or are you going to quit? Because a lot of people quit this game pretty early on. And, you know, when people quit, that's bad for the community. You know, it's less people to hang out with, less people to interact with, less theory craft, stuff like that. So all I'm saying is just, you know, it's less fun.
But I never once care about the rewards. I solely like Grand Arena simply because of the gameplay, and I like PvP. But Grand Arena should be zero focus in terms of getting resources to help you get gear or Zetas. Yeah, you get a couple Zetas here and there, but it's not easing the gear crunch. Grand Arena is, seriously, Grand Arena is solely bragging rights. There's no other better way to put it. Grand Arena is solely a bragging rights game mode that you either can milk the matchmaking system or you've mastered the counters. It's really, I'm better than you, or I'm better at the matchmaking.
Yeah, so the point he's trying to make is that Grand Arena isn't the most resource intense, or like output, in terms of output. It doesn't give you the most. And yes, no one says that. Again, we're agreeing here. People are just taking our words out of context. Grand Arena doesn't give you a bunch of resources, but what it does do is make the time in which you start the game to when you farmed every team in your 6 million, 7 million, it makes it more bearable. So again, same argument that I've been putting forward is the same argument he's been putting forward. We just have different priorities, and that's totally fine. I don't think we're disagreeing on anything at this point.
Grand Arena is not important in terms of developing, building up your roster, in terms of gear, Zetas, and all that fun stuff. But if you do care about Grand Arena, again, I understand the appeal. Grand Arena is a fun game mode. It's my favorite game mode. But it's just not an important game mode for building your roster. It's kind of a weird thing. Yeah, the rewards are trash. So if you do care, I don't know. I might be putting words in his mouth. I don't know if that's his opinion. But that's usually the go-to argument, is that rushing for a Galactic Legend will hurt your matchmaking. That's no brainer. No duh.
Again, we're making the same points here. You guys are creating, you know, beef out of nothing. It's going to hurt your Grand Arena, which, if you think like me and the people who follow me, is not a good thing, because then you have less fun, stuff like that.
But Grand Arena is not going to help you build up a roster. It's just not. It's solely bragging rights. It's bragging rights at the end of the day. Now, if maybe they put some big gear, exclusive characters, we'd be talking a different story. But Grand
that would be
Arena's been around
fantastic.
since late 2018, 2019's when Championship came around. It's a fun game mode, but it's not that
exactly.
important. I hate to say it's not an important
He's right.
game mode. Yeah. Anyways, let's go ahead and hop over. I got totally sidetracked there. So long story short, I said this explicitly in my farming guide. No matter what you're doing, if you care, I said it like right at the beginning. I think like within the first minute or two, I said, all right, if you care about Grand Arena, don't do this. You want to shoot for the lower hanging legendaries and just kind of build out a broader legendary roster. But I think the overall experience of Galaxy Heroes is dominating Squad Arena, dominating the ships, of course, territory battles, galactic challenges, possibly conquest. That's what's going to be important. Grand Arena, it's fun. I feel like Grand Arena is, it's just a fun game mode. That's it.
Exactly.
It's a bragging rights game mode. That's all it is. You know, if that's what makes you feel, if that's what your pleasure is bragging that you're better than someone else, then I get the appeal, of course.
You know, all the 6'9" Precinct world records, baby.
Yeah, and the juicy profile pics, yeah.
Oh, yeah,
it
baby.
Just depends. It depends what your priorities are. But I think the overall Galaxy of Heroes experience, you need a Galactic Legend. That's just how it's going to roll. I'm going to auto most of this, so I don't feel like really playing it at the moment. But yeah, I don't know. Here's the thing. There's so many videos out there. Unfortunately, if I sat watching Galaxy, like, I know there's some people that seriously, I sit there watching every single video on Galaxy Heroes out there. I know, jeez.
Yeah, dude, there's so many.
Done in my real life. Never get anything done in my real life. But that's what I'm assuming AP Games was most likely saying, because that's usually the go-to logic. That's what I'm guessing. That's what I'm guessing. Hey, Joe Waddle with a 10.
Yeah, like he said, he anticipated my argument accurately, and I anticipated his argument accurately. They're the same argument. We just have two different sides of the argument. Please, in the future, guys, please stop antagonizing people. When we had the fake beef with Cup, some of you guys said some pretty bad stuff. Some of you guys said some pretty hurtful things to Cubs. I'm hoping there's no like crazy things said with this new like matchup we have against Ian. Don't piss off Ahnald, guys, please. I make YouTube videos for fun. I don't get paid literally nothing. Like, if I had a part-time job, I would make infinitely more money than YouTube. This is literally just a hobby because I'm bored, and it's fun to have a community and just to joke around. Please don't piss them off, guys. Please. Thank you for watching. Hopefully, you know, this clears the air. Meme on, I guess.